What's going on, guys? This is Fred with Be Your Own Boss Expert. All right, so today I want to cover how to create automated messages for your subscription list using one of my favorite tools called Mailchimp. So Mailchimp is actually a email marketing tool that has been very popular with online businesses these days, and I personally use it for certain websites, specifically websites that are used with Squarespace. Now, today I want to go ahead and show you guys how to create an automated campaign to send out welcome letters to your subscription list. Um, this is given that you have already created some sort of opt-in form or way for your end users to opt in to your subscription list or mailing list, where typically you can send out your newsletters or your automated messages around sales and promotions if you're selling products, or even to give away, um, your different white papers or tutorials um, for your audience. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started here. Let me go ahead and log into Mailchimp to help you guys out. Oh, if I can get the password right. There we go. All right, so obviously this is a new account that I set up. There really isn't any activity going on right now, but you have a couple options here. You'll see this create button on the top right, or create campaign. Uh, just to make things easier here, let's go ahead and click that create button. They give you a couple options or several options here around if you want to create emails, ads, landing pages, so on and so forth. For today's purpose, let's go ahead and click that email. Because we want to automate it, let's go ahead and click automated here. And like I said before, I want to create automated emails welcoming new subscribers. I'm going to call this campaign welcome message 1. And here you will select your subscription list or your mailing list um, based off of the name that I have here. It'll be Fredkin Marketing. Let's go ahead and click begin. It'll take you to this awesome page here where you can do a whole bunch of amazing things. First off, your trigger, right? So when do you want this email to go out to your subscription list? Let's go ahead and edit that. Typically, when folks are subscribing to your mailing list, um, you can have it sent out in one day. But it's up to you guys. You guys might want to send it a little bit later, just so that you're not bombarding their inbox. But I'll keep it at one day here. Update the trigger. For schedule, you want to keep it at every day, all day, because um, obviously, if they're subscribed, you want the message to go out. Keep all these none here. Let's go ahead and design this email. Okay, you can name your email here once again. It could be anything like welcome email, subscription, call it whatever you want. The email subject, so when users see this, what are they going to see? Obviously, you don't want to make it sound very scammy or like it's a phishing email, but just say something like, thank you for subscribing. Something very simple. You can keep the preview text empty here, but this is if you want it to appear in the inbox after the subject line. You usually don't really put anything there. The from name, you could put your first name here, um, but because you want your subscribers to know instantly that it is you, they do recommend that you put your company name. So for me, I would put something like um, be your own boss expert, and then you can change this email. For me, it would be byobexpert at gmail.com. Awesome. So all of these are filled in. I'm going to go ahead and click next. All right. So the next page takes you to creating a template. With the different layouts here, they have featured layouts where if you're selling products, you can choose this one, making different announcements, following up with your subscription list. There's also very basic ones, which you can go ahead and really customize to your own. And then also, if you click themes, they already have images and designs already pre-made for you, where all you have to do is, just change the dummy text that they have put in, and if you want, you can go ahead and use this different template and theme. However, you just put in your own images and cater it to what you wanted to say to your subscription list. Um, and then obviously you can code your own, but I would stick to the templates here. For today's purpose, I'm going to go ahead and just choose a basic one, the one column. So I'm going to go ahead and click this. It'll take you to a very simple one-page email. First thing I want to do is, if you have a logo, go ahead and replace that. I'm just going to choose this one here, but if you want to upload additional logos or images, then go ahead and just unclick that for a second. You can have an upload button right here at the top right, so make sure you go ahead and do that. But for today, I'm going to go ahead and use this image, insert, and boom, there you go. The image has been uploaded to the email itself. You can go ahead and click right here where it says edit block, and this is where you want to edit your text. I'm going to say something like, welcome, thank you for subscribing. Please look out for future emails on sales and promotions. For those of you who are selling products, and then I will say best, be your own boss expert. And there you go. Obviously, with any text editor, you can go ahead and make changes with the font, the size. You could bold it. You can make it different colors. Like, for example, with style, if you want to make the background color red, you can just do, or the text color red, you can just go ahead and do that. Yeah, so you go ahead and save and close this. You can also go ahead and update your social media. So if you have, Twitter, Facebook, your website, you can directly put your URL in here so that when users click on the image, they'll be taken straight to your social media account. So you can also get rid of it here. Like if you don't have a Twitter account, just click this and get rid of it. Or if you want to add another social media account, on the bottom it says add another service. You can add your email and also quite a few of other social media platforms. So yeah, you have that there. Once you have filled in the fields, save and close. And then on the right here, you can go ahead and actually include additional text or boxes or dividers. For example, let's say I want to use this divider to separate the image with the text itself. And you see that it's being divided. You can even edit that to, let's see, make this a inset, make it a red divider, Save and close that right here. And then there you go. This is your first email that you have. Another thing you can do is if you click design, you can edit the color and the design of the email itself. So let's say, for example, you want to change the color of the header. Right now it's white. Let's say you want to make that red as well. Then it'll change the header color behind the image. Click save. Or the page itself. Let's say you don't want that to be white. You want it to be blue. Then you go ahead and select blue. And there you go. The email itself, the page will turn blue. You save. And once all of that is set, what I would do before you move on is to actually preview the email itself. You can preview it and you can also test it. So you could test it to a email, just to your own email, just to make sure that it looks good and it's working correctly. So what I'll do is I'll preview, put it in preview mode. This is what it would look like in desktop. And for inbox, okay, so I guess for my inbox I would have to update the account, but exit out of that. Once you previewed it, you can save and continue. What's important here is the trigger. So when do you want this email to go out? Typically you leave it at 1 day. Once users are in your subscription list, you send it out the day after. But you know, some people don't want to bombard their subscribers, so you can set it to 2 days or 3 days. But yeah, so I would just leave it at 1 day for now. Update trigger. And for schedule, I would keep it at every day, all day, because you don't want to just keep it at a set schedule. Once your subscription list gets bigger and bigger, you want this email to be automated and going out. So keep that the way it is. You can actually use tags for different subscribers, you know, whether they're in um, another tag that you want to use them for. And then for post end action, I would keep this as none. So yeah, there you have it. You have created your first automated message to your subscribers. Let's go ahead and click next. You can review this. Everything is checked here. You have your list. You can even, it tells you that you can track your clicks. And yeah, you have your welcome email. So let's go ahead and start sending that. You're about to start this workflow, which contains one email, obviously to the one person, which is me. And I'm going to start sending it. And rock on, you have, you know, created your first automated email campaign. Hopefully this has been very helpful to you guys. If you have any questions or comments, please go ahead and write it below. Make sure to click that like button if this was helpful, and please subscribe to my channel. And I would look forward to creating more awesome and amazing and helpful videos for you guys. All right, I'll see you guys later.